What's up, guys? Just gonna do a quickish video. It's been another bank holiday, and I managed to get out on Sunday just to 1, and then today is Monday. I went to about 4, and I always find bank holidays are hard work. I don't know why. You think, oh, there's boot sales everywhere, but the quality and the quantity of stuff, it just ain't, it's not around. Especially maybe better on the Sunday, but on the Mondays it's just the same crap that's been out most of the time. It seems like regular genuine sort of private sellers aren't around. They're off doing, you know, other stuff. And yeah, I've always found it hard work over bank holidays, unless there's sort of like an odd Monday one, which is like not on every week. But all of the ones I went to are on, week in, week out. And yeah, it was just every single one of them was about half the size that it usually would have been today anyway. So but I still managed to get some stuff. Very little reselling stuff that I bought. Very little, virtually nothing, to be honest. And so yeah, I was just doing my usual, picking up stuff for CEX, CEX fodder. Virtually found virtually nothing for myself. Actually, one thing which ain't even all that special, but it was the only thing that I found that I really wanted to keep, and it was Dr. Mario on Game Boy. It's quite nice because it came with the manual. I got to a stall and the lady had this, and she had like a generic third-party N64 controller. And I said, "Oh, have you got the console for this?" She's like, "Oh no, it's gone." I said, "Oh, have you got the Game Boy for this?" She's like, "Oh no, it's gone." I'm like, "Oh great." It was weird. This was there, and then she said, "Well, the only reason this is still here is because I found it after I sold all the other stuff." So it was like, yeah, picking up scraps. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly whiz through this stuff and then tell you how much I paid in total and what CX will give me. So, okay, just whiz through. FIFA 16, paid £1, it's worth £2. I don't know why I had in my head that Apocalypto was a good Blu-ray, not on DVD, but Blu-ray. I thought it was decent for some reason. Maybe it was a steel book, but anyway, 50p worth £1. There was a lady, she had quite a lot of new DVDs as well. I think maybe all of this, because I get quite a few of newer films that are still sealed, and I think a lot of the time it's people that buy a movie on Sky, where instead of renting it, you buy it, so you get a digital copy, and then they send you the DVD through the post as well. So I think a lot of people, they do it, they get this and then they end up at the boot sale. I paid like £1. There's a few later on, actually, further down in there. I'll mention them as I come across them. But yeah, I paid £1 and it's worth £2. A few kids ones, Hotel Transylvania. It's worth £2, pay 50p. Toy Story 1, 2 and 3, paid £1.50, it's worth £4.60. Beauty and the Beast, 50p, £1.20. Little Mermaid, 50p, £2. This was a random one. As I said, I always try and pick up BBC, ITV DVDs, because a lot of the time they can be decent, and this one weren't too bad actually. Paid £1, it's worth £3 in trade. So I don't know, I'm going to check Amazon to see how much it is on Amazon. Series 5, and then maybe that will go there, but I don't know, otherwise £3. Solo, this was from that woman as well. I paid £1 and CEX give £3. I've had one before, It's actually got the barcode on there, but I've had it on. You find some of them and it says not for resale here, and they've always taken them. So I don't know whether because it's got it there, whether they'll still accept it. I'm not sure. It shouldn't. I don't think it'll be a problem. So yeah, that's £3 in trade. Despicable Me 3, paid £1, worth £2. Mission Impossible Fallout, which is an absolutely fantastic movie. If you haven't seen this, watch it. It's really, really good. That dude plays a great. He's really good in it. Yeah, so watch that if you haven't. It's cracking. And yeah, paid £1, it's worth £2 in trade. Captain America Winter Soldier, another really good film. Paid £1 and it's worth £3. This was a bit of a dud. I thought this would be better. Maybe the price has changed, but I paid 50p and it's worth 60p. This was another one off That Woman. House with the Clock in Its Walls. Paid £1. I think it's £3. This is quite nice. Clone Wars Complete Season 1. Paid £1, it's worth £2. Might send it to Amazon though, I'm not sure, I haven't checked that out. Murder on the Orient Express, Blu-ray. This is quite new, this, but I think the film's really bad. I wanted to watch it, but I don't know, maybe I'll watch it because I'm going to have to open it and then take down CEX. I think it's £2. Excuse me. I love music, and there's a lot of music DVDs that do really well at CEX. Well, really well. They do okay at CEX. I paid £1 for this Best of Bowie. I think it's 2 discs, and they give £3. Ready Player One, excellent film. Still holds its value a bit. It's £2, I think. Paid £1, £2. Another Fast and Furious 8. The last time I took, I think it was last week or the week before when I took my stuff down there. This was £2. It's now gone down to £1.40. Oh shit. Rocky Anthology, paid £1 and it's £3. It's just easy fodder, you know what I mean? Just doubling, trebling, quadrupling the money. Avengers Assemble, paid £1, £2. I had to double check because I wasn't sure whether the price had gone down for this for Unbreakable yet, but it hasn't. It's paid £1 and it's still going. It still trades in for £4. This one has gone down in price. This used to be, even a month or so ago, I think it was £3, but it's gone down to £1.20 now. So I can't remember whether I've made a mistake and paid £1 or if it was 50p, but it's only £1.20 trade now. This Steven Seagal collection, 8 movies. I thought this was going to be better than it is. Paid £1 and it's only £2 in trade. So again, I might scan it into Amazon and it might be FBA fodder for me to send it up there. San Andreas. I can't remember exactly how much this one is now. San Andreas. Oh, it's gone down to £1.40. So I pay 50p, is £1.40. This is another music one, Kiss. I love metal and rock music, but I've never really been a massive Kiss fan. Yeah, so this is paid 50p, and it is, bear with me, £1.40. So that's that bunch. Music. Bear with me while I. This shit's all gonna fall down. Okay, push all that over there. Right, Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary PSP. Pay 50p, is £1.60. This is really good. Always look out for random steelbook editions. Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid. Paid 50p and that's a £5, which is quite cool. I picked up a bunch of anime stuff, and a lot of it was disc only, which I haven't got here, and they're quite scratched, but I'm intending on getting a disc resurfacer, so I'm keeping those, and then I'll I'll probably resurface them and sell them once I've done that. But there was a few which I've included here. Devil May Cry, the animated series, that's 3 discs, paid 50p, and it goes for £3. Fairy Tale Phoenix Priestess, paid 50p, and that's £3. Wolf Children, this looks more Studio Ghibli, but oh no, Studio Chizu. Anyway, pay 50p, and that trades for £3. Ben 10, pay 50p, I think it's £1.20, which I'm still okay with. And there's a few games. I bought a big lot, well, a decent sized lot of games, but these weren't included in that. I bought these separately. Sims 3 Pets, paid £2, and that trades in for £7. I'm finding this King game everywhere now. When the price went through the roof, I was finding 1 or 2 here and there, and I'm just finding it bloody everywhere now. It still goes for a tenner on Amazon, but it depends on the condition. I don't think the discs are mint, so if they're not mint, I won't send them. Paid 50p, and I think it's gone down to £1.60, so that's fine. Sport Island 2, I think it's Sport Island 3 that's really, the price is really good, but this was 50p, and it's £1.60. More TV series, Waterloo Road series 1 and 2, they were like 3 for £1. So well, another one that I bought, but that one's £2, and that one is £1.40, so not to be sniffed at. Beauty and the Beast, pay 50p, and that's still £2. Okay, and then I bought all of these games for £20, and some of the discs are a little bit scruffy, but I'm sure they're going to be fine. And it was quite, she had about twice as many of it as this, and it's just knowing your prices roughly and stuff. You know, she wanted £2 each, but yeah, I got all of these for £20 because I said to her, look, some of the discs are a little bit iffy, and she was quite happy to take my £20 note. So let's quickly go through. So I don't even know, that's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 games. So God, it's like £1.25 each. So okay, it's always keep, you know, because there are some Xbox games which still hold a decent bit of value. So if you're paying £1.50, you can make good trade credit out of it. So Hitman HD Trilogy, that trades for £3. Sims 3 trades for £4. This is Fable Anniversary, is always worth looking out for. It's a decent one. It's gone down a little bit, but that's still £6. Another Sims 3 Pets, £7. Sonic Unleashed, some of these cases are filthy, but that's £4. Red Dead, it's in really good condition actually, this one. It's only £2 in CEX, so I might send that to Amazon. I'm sure the price will be a lot better. GTA 5, this one's in decent condition as well, so I might send it to Amazon, but it's £3 trade-in. Another one that most people know is a decent trade-in, Skate 3. It's like £6 I think, so it's not so bad. Sonic Free Riders, that's £3. Beautiful Katamari, there's £4. Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars, that's £3. Black Ops 2 is £3. Remember when the price for that went crazy. Modern Warfare 2, yeah, so that's £1.60. Payday 2, £1.40. Left 4 Dead is £3. This is another really good one, which everyone knows. Left 4 Dead 2, that is £6. And Sniper Elite, great game, but the price has gone right down. It's £1.60. So excluding all this at the moment, so just for those games, I paid 20 quid, and the trade credit just for those games is £62. So that is not bad at all. So, God, I made a right mess today, haven't I? So yeah, let me just. So all of those DVDs, I worked out. I paid a total of £49.50. It's a little bit more than, you know, I'm used to doing about a quarter of the trading in total, but you know, it's still okay. So yeah, I paid almost 50 quid for all of those DVDs and games, and the trade credit back is £51.40. Sorry, £151.40. So it's about three times the value. So yeah, 150 odd quid for walking around the car boot. So oh, I had a phone call. Yeah, so that's that. And then lastly, I picked up 2 Xboxes. Got my little Woody there. 2 Xboxes. This one had this random fan cooling thing on it, which has got like 3 fans built in. Seen that before. This one's 120 gig, and this is just standard. But the black one came with 3 pads, and that one came with 2. So I don't know. I've got all the wires and everything. I'm going to test them out. If they work, then it'll be worth potentially sacrificing one of the pads to go with each one, and then, so you know, it might end up being about 60 quid in trade, maybe 65 quid. But worst comes to the worst, you know, these all look in reasonable condition, so that could be just £50. So £20 into at least 50, which ain't too bad. So oh, and let me just do this quickly, because this wasn't at the boot sale. I've made a mess. I need a bigger table. Let me grab this without knackering the box up too much. Yeah, local charity shop. I know them reasonably well there, and I always go and have a look at the DVDs. They know they let me go back and have a look at the DVDs. They get some games now and again. But yeah, they had, in one of the side rooms, they had this, which was great. I've never seen this box before, but so it's got this big outer sleeve, and then it's got like, I ain't gonna be able to take it out. It's got the little box inside, which is in really good condition, but I'm not exactly sure whether it was just the game that goes in there, or if it was the microphones. It's probably the microphones. But it's got the 2 pink pads in there, which are in amazing, really nice condition. Really nice condition. Yeah, I paid £20 for this, and yeah, it's got no wires or anything. It's got all the polys and all that crap, but yeah, the console is in a really decent condition. So I was happy. It's got a couple of scratches there. What's up? A little mark there. Yeah, so didn't even know. No game. Okay. Yeah, so that's the nicest one of these I've seen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the bits and pieces and make it complete, and then I think on eBay, box complete with all of the bits and pieces in such nice condition, I'm thinking about £120 for that. I might be barking up the wrong tree, but I think, you know, it's a very collectible one, and it's a slim, and you don't really see them around that often. So especially it's got the outer box. You know, they could have just chucked the outer box away, but it's all there as long as I get the bits and pieces that are meant to go with it. How hard is it to get a couple of microphones and the game. It's the easiest part. The hardest part is having two really nice controllers and this nice, nice system. It's got a bit of a mark there. Might be able to clean it off. But yeah, so not bad. It was okay. Just wish I had more just general reselling stuff, but it's how it goes. You have to take what you can find. Okay, thanks for putting up with my waffle, and hope you guys had good luck over the bank holiday. Picked up loads of stuff. If any of you make videos, I watch loads of stuff on YouTube. So just give me a message, and if you put videos out, I'm quite happy to watch. Yeah, no, all good. So take care, and speak to you next time.